Hello, I'm Ben from howtosandafloor.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to stain a wooden floor. As you can see, we have a freshly sanded floor here. Make sure you've done all your sanding and hoovered thoroughly before you start staining. Just remember that you can't stain a floor that has a finish on it, because what we're doing is applying a coloured dye. We're actually dyeing the surface of the wood. A lot of people seem to ask if they can stain their floors when they've already got a finish on them. You can't do that. You have to sand off the previous finish, get back to bare wood, and then apply the stain to the bare wood. In this video I'm just going to show you the physical techniques of how to do it, and all the information about products and potential problems that you can run into are going to be in the article, which if you're watching this on YouTube is going to be linked in the description box below, but if you're watching on the website, then just read below for all the other information. So make sure you've got some gloves on, and you should also be wearing a mask, especially if you're using a solvent stain. It can really be strong. Obviously I'm not going to use one because I need to speak, so hopefully I won't get too high on the fumes. Okay. Make sure you shake the can of stain before you pour it out. And once you've poured it out, make sure you give it a good mix and mix it periodically throughout the process. Now, one thing you've got to remember is that you need to keep going at a consistent speed to prevent dry lines. As soon as you slow down too much or you leave a line too long, it will create an edge, a patch that you'll see by the end. So it's all about speed. And in that train of thought, you want to start along the back edge here, because if you do create any lines, you want it to be going with the grain of the wood. And then you go along the end, because you don't want that to create lines. And then you load up your rag with a bit of stain, and you rag on. And then you rag off. Now this bit can be a bit of a pain, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see from this angle, but you've got to sort of come back on yourself. You've got to stain a little bit, rag a little bit, stain a little bit, rag a little bit, and work your way back to the door. This is usually the part where you can create sort of patchiness, so you've got to be fairly quick. So that's the floor after 2 coats of lacquer, polyurethane lacquer. It's staining the floor. It's not the most complicated thing in the world. You can do it as long as you know how. If you found this helpful, please click like and check out some of my other videos. Thanks.